All right. Hey guys. Welcome to BP the Bible Perspective. Um I
All
have
right. Hey guys.
okay. So President Trump wants to have another gathering at the White House. To me, unbelievable. Okay? Unbelievable. He wants to have another gathering at the White House. In fact, he wants to have really gatherings, rallies that he can, whatever capacity he can, really up until the election. Now, before we get into this, please like and share this video and subscribe to BP, the Bible Perspective. And as always, if you have a thought or comment, add it to the comment section below. All comments are welcome. Well, I got several thoughts on this. I got several thoughts that this is crazy. But the crazier thing is, why do people who support Trump, devotees, why would they go? So let's kind of back up for a moment. It is certainly a smart strategy for Trump. He knows he is the master at branding. And he knows the power of keeping his name out there, keeping his presence out there. That the worst thing, even though he's having trouble in the polls, but what would make it even worse, in other words, him testing positive for COVID-19 couldn't come at a worse time, since he's kind of sliding as we're coming around the third base and sliding into home plate for the election. And so the worst thing that he knows is for him to be out of sight. So from a strategy standpoint, it is very, very wise. And from a reality standpoint, it is crazy because he tested positive for COVID-19. Okay. So, and my thing is, did they not learn from the first gathering? And what's even sadder is that many of his supporters would gladly go, will go. That many of his, not only will they go, but they will go without social distance or wearing a mask. Despite that, just what, a week ago, that is ground zero for a super spreader that has infected over 30 people that we know of on the White House staff, from the lower to the upper highest levels, of course, the president himself. So why would anyone go to the White House after that, knowing all of that? Why would anyone go? Now, as I said before, I just gave you a reason why Trump wants to have these gatherings. He wants to keep his face out. Even though it could be, it could be hazardous to his health. Okay. And by the way, we still don't know if he's out in the clear. He will not say whether or not if he's tested negative. Okay. So if he's positive and he's now out there having these meetings, these gatherings, okay, and the White House is ground zero for a pandemic itself, is he not being reckless? Now, you may say he may social distance. He may not come in contact with, I guess, the audience, who were probably on the grass like they were before, and he'd probably be up in the banister. Again, my question is, why would someone go to that meeting? So let's kind of go back and do a sort of COVID 101, COVID-19 101. And I'm going to ask 3 questions. And usually when I ask these questions, from a Trump supporter, because there are Trump supporters, they've actually told me, I would gladly go, not wear a mask. And it's like, not only would they gladly go, but I'm starting to think that they would even consider it an honor if they got COVID-19 from President Trump himself. And then at the very least that they caught COVID-19 while at the White House or a rally that Trump was present in. And that's crazy. So let's ask, because more realistically, okay, I'm being facetious there, but the more thing is that they don't really think that COVID-19 is that big a deal. That they don't really see it as a big threat. So here is my 3 questions. What is COVID-19? How do you get it? And how do you spread it? And the most amazing thing is that you have an example of all those 3 questions manifested just a week ago at the very same place that he is planning to have a gathering, or at least he wants to have a gathering, that he himself hasn't even been clear that he will not say, I am now COVID-19 free. Quickly, the first answer. COVID-19 is a virus that attacks the respiratory. And while the vast majority of people will survive, everyone that I've spoken with, whether it's young or old, said you don't even want to go through it. You don't want to experience it. So why would you? Okay, anyway. Secondly, so how do I get it? I just get it because people coughing, sneezing, talking, releasing droplets out of their mouths. The virus is contained in the droplets. We now know that it can affect surfaces. We now know that it could sometimes even mist can linger in the air. You breathe it, you ingest it through your nose, your mouth, and even in your eyes. It also, to me, kind of suggests that it could be in an opening or whatever. But those are the primary, your eyes. How do I spread it? Well, I just said it. Coughing, sneezing, talking. Those are the 3. You get people together. And let's not forget, this is a highly fast spreading, easily infected virus. In other words, this thing spreads with ease, with speed. You get it with just without anything. You get it. That's how fast this thing is. So again, those 3 questions. Why would you want to go? And remember, we just had an example of that. We had a display, a demonstration of just how fast, how easily that people who don't know. Another thing I forgot to mention, that you can receive it and not know it. You can be asymptomatic and still spread the virus. Of course, the worst thing would be is that you have the virus and you suffer symptoms up to death. Why would you want to go? That's my perspective. Don't forget to like and share this video. And please subscribe to BP, The Bible Perspective. And as always, if you have a thought or comment, add it to the comment section below. All comments are welcome. Till next time, I'll see you then.